Finding a mineral sunscreen that works for dark skin, be it tinted or untinted, is hard. But in this video, I am testing Beauty of Joseon Daily Tinted Fluid Sunscreen SPF 40 to see if it's truly dark skin friendly. Is this the best tinted sunscreen for dark skin? Does it blend in well? Does it leave a cast? Let's find out. This is said to be a 100% mineral sunscreen, meaning it has no chemical filters. It has a balanced finish, meaning it's not too dewy, not too matte, and it comes in 12 shades. I'll be testing the 6 darkest shades to see if there's a perfect match for me and you through swatches. Just a quick side note, I ordered this myself, and yes, I got it in PR even before my order arrived. So I canceled my order and I've since received my money back. But let's move to the important part. Do these shades work on dark skin? Now, I'm going to swatch them one by one and blend one side of my face, leaving the other side without product to find my perfect match and maybe help you as well find your perfect match if you are dark or deeper. Now, this is how dark this shade goes. And you can see that it is gray. I'm blending it in because I want you guys to see what it looks like side by side. Now, this is what this one looks like. It is less gray, but it looks like a mixture of black and brown clay. That's what I see it as. I'm just going to blend it in. Is it me or the shade jumped? I felt like the previous shade was a lot lighter than this. Did they number it differently? I want to believe that. I want to think there's a mistake or what's going on here. So 3 swatches down, 3 more to go. I want to alternate in the sense that I'll be applying it on this side now and leaving here there. I just feel like I've done this a lot on here, so it's nice for this side to also get that same feeling. I need more on my forehead. As I look at myself in the mirror, this doesn't look bad at all, but it is not really my shade. Do you see? You kind of see it from here, but looking at me like this, it looks like a good shade. Maybe I can wear this with a concealer and it would look better, especially when set down properly with like powder. But let's see what the other 2 shades would look like on me. Now, going in with the popular shade that I've seen everyone or every dark skinned person on TikTok use. So let's see if this will also be that perfect shade for me. All right, I kind of see why this is like the shade they all lean towards. I'd probably be among those that will pick this shade, but let me blend it in before I rush and say, oh yes, this is my perfect shade. To be honest, I don't see a difference between this shade and DN310, especially when it has been blended in. It looks practically alike to me. I want to show you guys something. So I'm going to lift this up. So can you see the difference between my scalp my scalp and the product? But if I blend it in very well, especially these edges, it truly doesn't look bad. But it's not like my perfect shade. But I think looking at myself like this, it has a good look to it. And maybe when you compare this area, do you think it works? I'll get to see that when I'm editing, but it doesn't look bad, to be honest. So I kind of see why most dark people or dark skin tone pick this shade. And to be honest, I thought this was way lighter because in some videos this looks really, should I say, orange. I don't really see the orangeness to this sunscreen. Finally, the lightest shade of all six, MN230. I really want to see what this one looks like. I haven't seen any dark person swatch this shade exactly or apply this shade exactly. So let's see. Ooh, this one is light. Nah, this is light. Now, this is the orangeness I was talking about. This is way orange. Yeah, this I would say is orange. I'm gonna move it to my forehead. Now that jump is a lot. It doesn't look bad in the sense that it kind of matches my neck so well. At least that's what I think. Do you think the same? See. But it's definitely too light for me. Maybe if I went with less, this could be a good match. Because my eyes are so watery. I kind of feel like the product entered, so it's not like an eye stain or whatever. It just feels like I have oil in my eye. This is my face without any product on it. So for product, I'm going to go in with toner and eye cream as my moisturizer. Feels so good to have something on my skin because I was swatching throughout without any product on my skin. So for moisturizer, I'll be going in with this eye cream. I have already finished the moisturizer for this product and I want this eye cream to finish. Hence why I'm using it as a moisturizer. Don't worry, a review is coming shortly. Okay, so my face is ready to go. I'm going to do something different today. I'll be using two shades on my face. So 310 will be on this side and 300 will be on this side. Looking at it, I can see the shade difference now. 300 is definitely more, should I say, orange, whereas 310 is more neutral. I'm just going to blend this in. Then I'll use another finger to blend this in. So there's a huge difference between both of them. So I'm done applying. Do you guys see any difference after being blended in? They look same to me, to be honest. They look same to me. Now that I'm done with application, here's what I noticed. The consistency is not too thick or runny, but it is a fluid sunscreen. In terms of finish, it is balanced, so it's not too dewy or too matte. In terms of fragrance, this is fragrance free, at least according to the ingredients, but I'm just going to sniff it quickly just so we know. It smells like soap to me. So it's not floral, it's not sweet. Like soaps they call unscented soaps. That's just what it smells like. If you're enjoying this review so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps. Thank you. Is this sunscreen dark skin friendly? There's no white cast to this sunscreen, but finding your right shade is key. But the brand needs to expand the shades. You can see that the darkest shade looks gray. Depending on how dark you are, this may look like it leaves a cast or look somehow chalky. That's what I think. It also looks very natural on the skin. It is not heavy at all. So I appreciate that. And you can see this 6 last shade that I've swatched and applied. It's kind of off, right? I can wear 2 shades, which I'm wearing right now, which is good. But there are people who are a lot more deeper than I am that may not find their shade in these 12 shades that we have. Is it usable? Yes, but there's nothing like finding that perfect shade for you. I'm only going to focus on dark skin because I don't know what the lighter shades are, so I can't speak for them. but we need more shades for dark skinned people. I don't see the undertones. Does it oxidize? I think it does, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to wear this on a different day and let you guys know in the comment section. I don't know how well this will control shine. I know that the brand mentioned something about it controlling shine. I'm going to have to wear this during the day and let you guys know, but this is something I'll definitely apply as a foundation, not a sunscreen. So if I'm applying this, it will be over a sunscreen. I know that I applied this way different from how I did the La Roche-Posay, if I remember correctly. That I measured, but this I didn't. But I feel like I used a good amount here. But what I'll do differently is try it on as how I would apply a regular sunscreen and let you guys know if I find it greasy. Also, I will pair this with a sunscreen and let you guys know what I think about it. In terms of sweating, I can't say much. I really don't sweat except I go for a long exercise and I cannot exercise at this time. Can I wear the Beauty of Joseon mineral sunscreen as a foundation? Totally. So who can use this product? In my opinion, all skin types can use this as a foundation or skin tint. But if you're very oily, this is not something I recommend you wear in summer because it may not look nice. But if you use less, it could work. Before I forget, I wanted to mention that taking off this sunscreen requires you to double cleanse, in my opinion. This cannot be washed off with just water, with the cleansing oil and face wash. In my opinion, I recommend you use the oil and face wash or a balm and face wash because using just face wash alone requires you to go more than 2 times, which is a lot in my opinion. And I've done so much today, so take that from me. I finished applying this on my face around 7:10. So I will see you guys in like maybe 3 hours. So I've had this for about 3 hours and here's what my face looks like. I applied this around some minutes after 7 and now it is past 10 and this is what I have. Do you guys think it oxidized? I think I got a little shiny. Let me tap here. Yep, I did get a little shiny, just slightly. I want to record another content, so I'm going to do makeup over this. I don't want to do much, so it's just going to be concealer and powder, maybe gloss and some other stuff. First, I want to use my beauty sponge to tap the products. I'm using this one from Tola Banks Beauty. Really a soft beauty blender. You should get your hands on it. And this is just to tap out the excess or any shine that you can see. You can see the difference. So now I want to go in with concealer and I'll be using this one from Fenty. I'm using it in the shade 425W if you're wondering. And I'm just going to tap here. I don't necessarily need a concealer to be fair. I'm just blending straight. And this is with concealer all blended in. I must say this married very well. I'm going to go in with 2 setting powders, Laura Mercier translucent powder in the shade Translucent Honey, using the same beauty blender. And for the rest of my face, I'll be using Translucent Medium Deep. Still using the same beauty blender. I like this shade because it's like, I call it my perfect shade, but it's not necessarily my perfect shade. It's just the best shade for dark skin. Doesn't mean the other shades don't work. So you can see this sunscreen works well with other makeup products, as you can see right here. The only thing the brand needs to do is to expand the shade range because we need to see different undertones to match different skin tones as well as undertones. So Beauty of Joseon, go back to the lab and make better shades. That's all from me. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it to others so they can watch it and see if anyone will match their skin. And I will see you in my next one. Bye guys, thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day. Please check out my other videos on the screen.